So after all those lovely days, we are now back in the clouds, and it's raining and it's quite cold. So inside work. All the grouting is now done. There's just one little bit down there that we need to cement in and grout, but I'll just... Rob walks by with the shadow.
Sorry, director.
So I'll just let this dry off a little bit and then I'll give it a clean.
The next stage that Man's doing is cleaning off. Hi, Keita. He's cleaning off the excess grout off the top of the tile. Another thankless job.
Don't like this bit.
No, I think we've let it go off a little bit too much, so it's quite hard to get off. But it's coming off with a bit of elbow grease. Look at that. So it looks really good, and then it'll need cleaning off again once the water's dried up, but it just then becomes like a powder that we can wipe off. Enjoying yourself, Mand?
No, I don't like this bit.
Yep, she's enjoying herself, she says.
I don't like this bit.
Yeah, there's a bit more to go over there.
A bit.
Yeah. Watch your head on the chop saw. We don't want anything else being accidentally cut off, do we?
I'm never going to live this down, am I?
No, and I certainly don't want my chop saw damaging. Yeah, so still a bit to go, but yeah, doing a sterling job there, man.
Do you want to go?
No thanks.
So it's raining. We're currently under a parasol, me and the camera, and we want to try and get rid of all this broom that we've cut. So Rob's got a fire going and might be a bit slower than normal, but at least we'll get rid of it.
Why won't you say nothing at all? Just walk on by. Don't give me your love. Why won't you say nothing at all? Just walk on by. Don't give me your love. I'm tired. God knows I'm tired. I want you just to look at me when you walk on by. Don't give me your love. Why won't you just look at me when you walk on by? Don't give me your love. God knows I'm
So I've started to put a bit of dirt in this one. Rob's thrown all these sticks over from up at top. Some still on fence there. So all these are going to go into here. And he's currently, if you can see him, getting some of these branches down off these trees before he cuts them. So some of those can go in here as well.
And the worst bit. It's fun cutting trees down. It's not so much fun clearing all this mess up. And there's quite a lot of it. So we'll get cracking on with that. All the trees are down that needed to come down, so that's good. The big pile that was there is now here, all cut up and stacked. So another job out of the way. Plenty more to come though. Yeah.
Rob's cut all those trees down up there. So all the twigs we've put into this bed, this raised bed. So we'll just keep damping it down until it soaks down a little bit, and then we can put some grass in there, some clippings when we're trimming the mine bit, and then we can put topsoil on it and it'll be ready. I've done a bit more planting out, so I've got a few radishes in there. Then we've got kale and Swiss chard in this one. A few more onions out, and then we've put some Portuguese cabbage in those beds down there. Potatoes already. They've come up really quick. Never seen a rhubarb flower before. There you go. I wonder if I could collect these seeds for more. I'll have to look that one up. This is up on the mine terrace. So the mine was full of, I think it was duckweed, so Rob's cut these bushes back at side and cleared all the weeds out of the mine. And I've managed to get all this trimmed, and the water's still overflowing, so it gets so far down and then it stops. But yeah, the trees are doing okay up here. And this is where I've got to, so we're about halfway, and then that bit needs doing. But it makes it hard going because this is where the pigs dug it all up, so it's a bit harder to trim. But it's not too bad, it's not too high, so it should come down quite quick. And there's wild lavender everywhere. I've just got the strimmer all set up, ready to go. It's quite an overcast day, but it's a good day for strimming, so Rob's got the mower out and he's going to start on this where the house is, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'll just trim round edges when he's done. But yeah, it just makes it a lot quicker for me if he mows while I'm trimming. Having fun.
Makes your hands go numb. Yeah, it's covered a lot of ground in a small space of time.
Yeah, it looks much better. Looks like a proper lawn.
Yeah. It's just when you hit a dog hole, boom, really knocks you a bit. So my old Makita lawnmower that we brought with us from the UK, I've done a little bit up on the flat bit up there. So now I'm helping Mandy clear the big field. Now it's just a normal lawnmower. It's not self-propelled, but it's a nice 4-stroke engine, and it's doing the job, which I'm really quite surprised about. It's getting through quite a lot quite quickly. So I'm just going to carry on a bit just to help Mandy out, because I'm a good guy. Quite hard work, but quite rewarding as well. And green legs, yay! So this is my mower, and all cleaned and put away. I don't know if I've introduced you, but I call him Jason. Jason, my mower. And he lives next to Edward the compressor. Crazy but true, absolutely true. Jason and Edward.
And the big field's done. And all this banking. And all the way down there. All done. So this is the biggest field, so that job's out of the way. And as you can see, all the little oak saplings are growing, all coming back. So as little oak wood is progressing. Hello, puss. Where have you two been? Oh, where have you three been? Hello? Buzz buzz. And the one in front of the house is 80% done. I've just got to get the strimmer and go over that banking at the other end and that bit there, and then that's another bit done, and then I have to strim in here where the vines are. So all that's left to do is this bit, the end of the mine terrace, and the veg bit, and then we're legal. It's all done. The ban comes in at the end of May. Sometimes they extend it, depends on the weather. If we get some rain, they'll sometimes put it back a little bit. But hopefully it won't grow too much and then we'll just run over it. But the worst is down now. We've put another fence up about a metre away from the neighbour's fence because our dogs tend to go right up to his fence and create with his dogs all the time. It just keeps them away a little bit. So we'll do this all the way around to the end. We just need to get a few more posts for up that side, but it should make things a lot better for both of us. The job we have to keep on top of. This is a public track, as you probably already have heard us say before. According to the regulations for fire risk, we have to keep 10 metres either side of this track clear, but it's also ours, so we excuse me. Thank you. Anyway, so we strim either side anyway, so that takes care of the 10 metres each side of the road. It also means, because we're rural, we have to strim 50 metres in diameter right round the house. And because we have a neighbour, we also have to do our land 50 metres away from him as well. So after the ban kicks in on the 31st of May, the GNR do random checks. And if you're not compliant, you can get up to a £5,000 fine. So if you've bought a house here and you're still backwards and forwards from the UK, just be aware that you are still responsible for clearing your land. So whether you do it yourself or you hire somebody to do it, but you must get it done, because if not, you could possibly get a fine. We have two of these in the gazebo bit. It's got 4 pots. The other one's got a few flowers coming back, but unfortunately this one hasn't. So we're going to get some compost in there. And I've got lots of seeds, so we're going to make a selection and plant those up. I've also got some sweet peas here, some giant ones and some normal ones. And the wind's blowing them everywhere. And I'll show you where I'm going to put those. And I need to get the rest of the sunflowers in up in the polytunnel. This begonia, I think it's a begonia, isn't doing too well here. This is the little corner bit in the middle of these two gardens. So I'm going to take this out and put it in the big black pot that's on the balcony, where it's more in the shade. And I'm going to put the sweet peas here and see if we can build a little bit of a frame so that they can climb up, because one of them's a giant one, because they can go into full sun.
This is where the hammock was. We don't use the hammock very much, it's just used as a windsock. So we've decided that this spot just at the side of what will be Alfie's tree would make an ideal little place to come and sit. So what I've done is I've cut a plank that I've scribed into the tree so it fits beautifully just with the contour of the tree. I've drilled and countersunk holes in it so that this can be fixed to the tree, and then I think the cat's doing a bit of surfing. My puss. See, they're enjoying it already. And this board is a bit wider, still scribed the same way, but this will then sit on top of that one, like that, and will be screwed from underneath. So no screw heads are visible. So it's pretty much done. We've just got to sand it and either oil it or varnish it. But if you come a bit closer, man, you can see these scribed edges, and then this one sits on top like so.
So,
Just for demonstration purposes. Very nice.
so that's the seat. And where those two logs are sticking up out of that hole so the dogs don't fall in it is where Alfie's tree is going to be.
Yeah.
Which we're currently,
Trying to find the perfect tree.
well, it'll be a magnolia, but
Yeah.
we're trying to find one that's tall enough, big enough.
Yeah. So, we'll show you this finished article next week. Mandy's editing today, and I've got loads of logs and twigs and all sorts to move, so that's the priority at the moment. I've also made a start on tidying up this huge wood pile. As you can see, I've sorted it into the longer stuff and the shorter stuff. There are other piles around the property, but hopefully I shall be building a log store so we can dry all this out over summer, then cut it and split it in autumn ready for winter. So this year we will be prepared. Hey!
And the log store will be going
Let me grab hold of you so you don't fall off the rock.
here, just behind this big rock.
We hope you enjoyed our latest offering. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell,
Leave us a
Wells.
comment,
and send us your hypes.
please. It helps, it really helps.
Yeah, and thank you for your continued support. We really do appreciate it.
We know it's been a bit all on with strimming and land clearing, but it's an obligation we have to do, so I think everybody's doing the same thing at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So hopefully by next week we'll have finished and we can get back on with things in the house.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, and do some different things rather than same old, same old.
Yeah.
So, on that note, look after yourselves, have a great week, and we will see you on the next video.
We will.
So, ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye.